Hi, thanks for joining me today for a walk in the Carpenter shop. I'm Jeff Dixon. I'm going to be your host, your tour guide for a couple of minutes as we think about some things or some thoughts that will hopefully draw you deeper in your walk with Christ. If you've hung around church a long time, you've heard that there are a number of Greek words for the word love. One of those words is agape. That is one of the most important words in the New Testament. It means unconditional love. It means no strings attached love. It is the way that God loves us. Believe it or not, although you might be familiar with the word agape, there is a parallel word in the Hebrew that we don't talk about very much. That Hebrew word is hesed, H-E-S-E-D, and it's less familiar, but no less important. It means loyal love, and it describes God's everlasting love for His people, Israel, and the people who follow, the descendants of the children of Israel, which is us today as the church. Loyalty is almost a lost value in today's world because everything seems to be for sale, including friendships, affection, devotion, the things that make up loyalty. Even Jesus' disciples found themselves lacking in loyalty on the day that Jesus was crucified, all of them except one, and that would have been John. John was the only one of the original band of disciples that stood at the foot of the cross. The rest of them had run and taken off. John was the one who had been with Jesus and stayed close to him the night before he was crucified and tried to stay as close as he possibly could. And I look at John's life, and Jesus looked at him as he was dying and instructed John to take care of his mom. Jesus was able to do that because John stayed close right till the bitter end. I've often wondered when I read that story and I think about those first disciples, where would I have been? I'm afraid I might have been more like Simon Peter, trying to push at the edges and make things happen my way and then having to run off because it had failed miserably. But John figured out a way to weasel his way in there and stay close, very close to Jesus. I hope I would have been like that and shown that kind of loyalty. The more we understand the unconditional love of God, the easier it is for us to remain loyal. And I know it sounds like a silly challenge because when you hear it, you're going to go, well, of course. My challenge is simply this: stay loyal to God. Stay loyal to the things of God. And I know you're going, well, duh, I will do that. But it becomes easier the deeper our love for God grows and the more that we understand the depth of His love for us, then it's easier to maintain that loyalty and remember that He is the one and only, not one of many. He wants to be the one and only in your life. Stay loyal to Him. I look forward to walking with you again soon in the Carpenter shop.